What's up, guys? It's been a while. I haven't made any videos, but I am playing D4, and since I've made D4 videos in the past, I thought I might as well throw a video up here for something that I've noticed a lot of people don't know how to do. I've seen some videos, I've seen some streamers talk about it, but might as well make a quick little video so I can show you guys too. And this is to show how you can farm dungeons, nightmare dungeons, and reset them without, blowing through all your keys and stuff. So real quick, this is a fresh game. We are going to we'll just use Blind Burrows because it's a pretty good dungeon to do this with. I'm going to go out there, so let's head out that direction. Actually, I think there is a quicker waypoint to this, but anyway. So you head out to whatever key that you are looking to farm over and over. Typically you're going to look for Blind Burrows or like Allure Wood, or there are a couple others that I will put a link to down below. That's kind of like a tier list of solo dungeon reset kind of XP rates and stuff. But Blind Burrows is by far my favorite because it's just one big loop pretty much. So what you do is you head to that dungeon. We're almost there. You pop inside. I usually kill a mob or two just to be sure that I've started it, but I don't even think you need to do that. In fact, I'm not going to in this guide, just to kind of show you. But you pretty much load in as you would any other time. And here we are. So we're inside this dungeon now, right? We are going to exit this dungeon. I know it sounds kind of counterintuitive, but you exit the dungeon. And then you go to a normal dungeon around here, which I believe there is one right here. Actually, I don't like that one, so we're going to go to this one. So we'll head down here to this normal, just, side quest dungeon that is just at, World Tier 4. And what you need to do is go through this World Tier 4 dungeon until you complete the first objective. Once the first objective changes, then you can go back to your Nightmare dungeon. So I'm going to speed this up so you can kind of watch this real quick, but essentially I'm just going to go through and clear the first objective of this. So now you can see I have cleared that first section, and this objective has changed. So now we are able to tally out, which the game is lagging pretty hard right now. That's interesting. But tally out. There's been a lot of weird latency issues today. But you're going to tally out and head back to that other dungeon. So for us, we're going to head to Blind Burrows, which is right out here. And now that we're back inside, we can just go through this dungeon like we normally would, but specifically do not kill the last boss. If you're using a dungeon that doesn't have a last boss, you just can't complete the last objective. But I suggest doing one like Blind Burrows, where there is a requirement to kill the last boss, so it's just, you can do pretty much everything in the dungeon except kill that guy. Also, while you're doing this, you should have an XP potion on. I currently don't. I'll throw one on real quick. Let's go ahead and grab, I'm just going to throw whatever spiders, that's a good one, there you go. Alright, let's kill everything in here, and I'll go ahead and speed this up so you guys don't have to watch it all. Okay, so now that I've done pretty much all the dungeon that I want to do, I didn't mean to die, but you can tally out, just like you normally would for anything else. You just hit T. It will tell you back to town, and then you'll notice that when you tally back into that dungeon, from now on, while your game is open, until you leave game or reset your game or whatever, this dungeon, every time you leave, whether you leave by the door or teleport out, it will reset. As you can see, none of the map is completed. I can come right back in here, and I can go through the loop again. So it's got a little bit of a setup to it, but once you do it, you can basically, set what mob level you want to maintain, that 3+ level. When mobs are 3 levels higher than you, gain more experience. That's kind of capped, so you kind of always want to kill mobs that are 3 levels higher than you, no more, no less, to get the ultimate XP out of it. And by doing this, you can, set that in a dungeon, and you can gain, all the loot and everything. And it's, like I said, a pretty linear, I guess, circular dungeon. Pretty easy to do, especially if you are a class that can handle poison damage. That's pretty much the only downside of this, is the poison damage kind of sucks, and with resist being bad, well, it can get a little rough. But hopefully that helps you guys. If you'd like me to make more of these videos, leave a comment below. I have a lot of random tips like this for solo leveling, group leveling, things like that, that I've kind of picked up from watching streams or reading on Reddit and that sort of thing. So thanks for watching, guys. I will catch you next time.